Uh-oh, is there trouble in paradise? Kylie Jenner is reportedly having second thoughts when it comes to marrying Travis Scott.
Plus, Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick go on vacation together again, and obviously Sofia Richie was not happy about it.
And finally, the news I've been dreading. Khloe Kardashian returns to Cleveland. We're talking about all of these stories right now on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Happy Monday, you guys. Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Chanel Herlin.
The first thing we're talking about is Kylie Jenner because
Shocker.
Yeah, obviously. But there's some news coming out about how she's feeling about marrying Travis Scott, and it's not what we wanted. So with her and Travis finally moving in together, we talked about this at the end of last week. We were like, awesome. We think we're going to get more babies. We're going to get a marriage. We're going to get all of these things. But we were wrong, unfortunately.
Yeah.
A source told Hollywood Life that Kylie has always wanted to get married young, buy a house, and start a family. But now that she has two of those things, she's having, quote, second thoughts about the marriage part of her dreams.
This is something I really didn't expect to hear, especially on this Monday morning after we were so praising them last week and so excited about everything. However, I also feel like maybe nowadays people aren't really so serious on getting married, like with all these pressures of marriage and blah, 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 the prenups, like it's very complicated. Like, so many people are together for so long. I mean, me and my boyfriend are 8 years, that there's no rush for marriage.
Right.
And also, like she said, she's got the house, she's got the baby, like, do they need to get married?
I guess I was just a little surprised because Kylie does seem like such a traditionalist in that way. She wanted to be the young mom. Like, that's a much, older value, I feel like. So I was kind of surprised that she's like, oh, I want to keep living, out of wedlock kind of thing. Whatever, more power to her. It's not anything against her. But now that she's hit that billionaire status, I guess Kylie is finally kind of coming to the conclusion that marrying Travis would get really complicated. Exactly what you're saying with the prenup, and she has a lot of money to protect you guys. She doesn't want to just give half of it away if something went wrong.
Can you just imagine being a billionaire though?
I know. You're 21 and being like, okay, I have $1 billion. If I get married, this could really F things up.
Yeah, but she's literally got everything. She's got her family, her baby, her hubby, the house, the company. It's like, honestly, Kylie Jenner.
I know.
Girl, your goals.
I know, but we still need this.
Yeah,
I still want this in the end.
Cherry on the top.
I still want this in the end. But just because Kylie feels this way, it doesn't mean that she would necessarily turn down a proposal. The source said that she would say yes to an engagement, but just that. She wants to see how living together goes before they make any more commitments, which obviously I think is smart. I always said that with Justin and Haley. I was like, these two are going way too fast. So I feel like Kylie's on the right path. But I'm just like, I don't want her to have second thoughts
I
forever.
know. We don't like hearing this.
I always want people who have a baby, except for Khloe and Tristan, they're the exception, to end up together.
Always an exception to the rule, obviously.
There's always an exception. You guys know I obviously don't feel that way about them. But before we talk about Khloe and Tristan, first let's talk about Kourtney and Scott, because they revealed on their Instagrams this weekend that they went on another family trip to Bali. Casual. Like I said, they posted pictures on their Instagrams. Kim and Khloe were also there. They posted as well. Not really sure when the trip was. I'm assuming it was earlier last week, but they don't post anything until much later for security reasons, which I think is good. And they were most likely filming for Keeping Up because all of them were there. But you guys, even though Kourtney and Scott were not alone, that did not stop Sofia Richie from worrying about this trip.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. This poor girl, she really is getting a hard end of the deal here because obviously Scott and Kourtney are going to be in each other's life forever. They've got 3 kids together. And now filming together, going on holidays together, Bali on the beach. Like, Mama Kourtney's looking real fine in her bikini. Like, this girl here in LA is definitely sweating a little bit.
She's freaking out. I guess to me, I'm like, why at this point can Sofia not be part of the filming process? We've heard reports that, she's been trying to sign a contract and all of these things. I'm just like, why can't she be on these trips to Bali? Or at least if she's not going to be filmed, just at least be there.
Just be there.
You
she
think
can be
Scott
behind
would
the
fight
scenes.
for that at this point, but not.
That's a good point.
That's interesting that he hasn't. You're right. He wants to see Kourtney without Sofia there,
wow.
okay? But a source told Hollywood Life that Sofia worried herself sick and that she can't share her feelings with Scott because he will accuse her of being jealous, which is pretty sad, and that's a lot to fester right there. And he must have felt a little bad about the trip because as soon as it was over, he flew to meet Sofia in Singapore. I'm like, casual. Good thing he was going to film. He got to collect that money to be traveling all over. He posted a selfie from outside the Louis Vuitton store, so I think he definitely had some making up to do.
I'm sorry, here's some Louis Vuitton stuff.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Enjoy.
I guess Sofia, you know, she sees that and she's like, okay, you were with your ex-wife, but I'll take a handbag.
I'm fine.
At least I applaud her for that. Okay, now let's talk about Khloe and Tristan. So, well, I'd prefer that Khloe stayed in Bali.
Yeah.
You know, I would actually.
Or even just flip it in LA.
In LA, just
like we always say.
Anywhere else. She made the decision to go back to Cleveland.
I hate this.
I hate this so much.
I feel like it was like 2 weeks ago or so, we were so happy about this, that she was actually staying here and going to be with her family and friends here. What is for her in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, we should have listened to Mama Chris. She warned us essentially at the end of last week when she appeared on Ellen's Burning Questions.
That was really
She
funny.
was like, Ellen was like, is she moving back to Cleveland? And Chris is like,
maybe.
So take a look of that really quick.
Is Khloe moving to Cleveland?
Maybe.
So that was our warning. We should have seen it coming, but I still didn't. I was, you know, in denial.
I think
Until,
that's the thing.
yeah.
We're in denial here that this is gonna happen.
Yeah, and then Khloe threw me for a loop when she posted this pic on her story of the welcome home gift that Tristan got her. Did you see those over the top
I don't
balloons
know
that
how I
said
feel
welcome
about
home? And then she said, thank you, baby. And I was looking at my phone and I was nauseous because I was like, I knew it had happened. I was just so
And we were like, no, Khloe, no.
I feel so lame that it affects me this much, but it really does because I'm just like, I thought that she was really making progress.
Yeah, I think that's
all
the
of the
thing.
quotes were leading towards a breakup.
Yes.
And then you hit me with that you go to Cleveland. Like, what is happening?
No, I feel you 100%. We were like on the right path, and now we've just taken like 5 million steps back.
Oh, do you think she's going to be there full time, or do you think she was just going for a visit?
Well, I hope it's just for a visit.
That's what I hope too, but I'm like a little worried. I have a gut feeling that it's not. So I just
Khloe,
was curious.
please. We don't want to start on Monday like this, girl.
I was curious
We're
where
sweating.
you were sitting on that situation. I was like, am I alone or am I not? All right, you guys, let us know what you think about all of these stories. What do you think about Kylie reportedly having second thoughts about marrying Travis right now? What do you think about Kourtney and Scott going on vacation together and Sofia worrying? And last but not least, what do you think about Khloe Kardashian returning to Cleveland? Talk it out down there in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys here next time on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Bye, guys.
Bye.